Hello everybody, One Wheel RC back. Alright yo guys, we finna put uh, the throttle cable, throttle and Blake, not Blake, brake assembly together here. And we're working with that right now. And, we got some Loctite on this right here. Make sure everything don't come apart. We're gonna put it together. And we're just working like gentlemen right now. That's all. And what else we gotta put on here? Oh, we gotta put our, what is this here? Oh yeah, we gotta put our center diff brace on there. And this right here is from you good boys, RC Max. I ate all the fucking jelly beans. That's what came with that. So we got all that taken care of. Right now I'm just putting in the bearings and Loctite and everything, because these cars, they vibrate a lot, and if you don't put the Loctite on them and make sure you don't put the Loctite on them, make sure that they stay correct. They definitely will come loose. Most definitely. So that's all we're doing right now. Just making sure everything is locked tight and tighten up. And that's probably a little bit too much, but oh well. Just take it and wipe it off like that. Grab a bolt, put it on the Allen screw. Screw it down in there, man, and make sure everything is just where we like it. This little beast right here, it vibrates. Remember, we don't have an oil pan. We don't have nothing to where oil just sits. It's a miracle that it's working, to be honest with you. But we're gonna work with it. So that's all we're gonna do. It's kind of tight. Right, that's a little too tight. So we're gonna tighten, loosen that up. I think that right there to be free, because that's that throttle. You definitely don't want that throttle to hang up at all. You definitely want that throttle to be loose. You don't want it to hang up. You always want that to be loose. So, all right, so far so good. So let's go over here and there you go. Check that out. I'm gonna put a little bit of Loctite down in our servo. So I'm just gonna put a little dab. That's all you really need. Put our servo back. Put our little that one right there. Nope, this one. This is our servo arm for our brake, and we're gonna screw that down. And I'm hoping that I got it adjusting right. I'm pretty sure I do, because I got that on, and then we got that right there, and then I'm thinking that's where it needs to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it down and make sure, because I don't want this one to strip, because this right here, this part is important. Just to stay where it needs to be. And definitely don't want want it to be skipping and jumping, but we want it to be functional. So let's tighten that up like that. Gotta have, you know, kind of a steady hand. I got some steady hands, but then sometimes I don't, you know, so it can be tricky. So let's see. Okay, see that? So we didn't discover another problem just that fast. Well, maybe we didn't. Maybe we just. Okay, no, I don't think we discovered another problem. It's just hanging up on them bolts because they're not tightened. They're actually not tightened, so let's just run them down a little bit. Get them tightened up. I actually didn't tighten them down because I was doing so much that day. I didn't even tighten those down. Turn my servo. Okay, so that's good. All right, so let's get our brake on. Our brakes. This screw right in here to this right here. Just like so. And that one screws into there like so. So I'm gonna get that in there. I'm going to adjust our brakes. And the main thing is to leave them loose, but to see, like right now, I think we're tight as fuck, and we shouldn't be. So that means I got to back off here. I need to take them off, back those off, because we definitely don't want these brakes to bend nothing and bind nothing. I want to be able to look at it and see where I'm at, where I stand, because them servos, man. I'm serious about those servos. Those servos, man, them damn things be pulling some juice, dude. And these right here, they supposed to be down there, button all the way up to the end of them. And I don't want those things to be binding. See, that's brake tighten right there. If you look at it, look, I'm gonna take my screwdriver and I'm gonna tighten brake. Okay, that's tighten brake. They brake tighten right there. So you got a mark right here across here, both of them. Okay, so let's run these all the way up, and then we can see exactly where we're at with that. And if those jokers are all the way up there, see, look at that. Look at that. That's down there brake tight. You know, that's not good. And then you trying to work throttle into. You know, so we need to take our little wrench that we just had, that we just threw away. Here it is. And we need to back off of these some more. So that way we can have some play room. I want play room. And I don't want my shit to be hanging up too tight. We go off throttle go off brake to throttle. We want some room to play. So, but we want this end right here where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be all the way buttoned up. Then we might gotta move our arm around, you know. We never know. Shit, this shit is tricky. See that? Look at that. That's brake tighten again. Down there brake tight. So we gotta back this one off again some more. So what we'll do is we'll just take this one, screw it off. It's down there at the end. Okay, we're gonna leave that one where it was at. That's down there at the end. Okay. Wow. You know why it's so different? Because now I actually got pads in there, and that's probably the reason why. But we're gonna make it do what it do. So right here we're gonna tighten that one. And we're just gonna right there with that one. I might put jam nuts on them, cause see, I can put jam nuts on them, and then they won't fucking move. Okay, So let's do this one. Let's get our throttle in there. Make sure our throttle's in there. Take this off. We want throttle. No throttle, no go, right? So let's see that? Let's brake. Let's throttle. Okay. So we're not too far off. We're not that dumb, but we're gonna have to do something different here because now I can't get throttle inside. I can't get throttle inside his holding point because so we're fucking up over here. So what can I do here? Can I take the Phillips screw off right here? I don't want to mess with that, really. I want to mess with something that I already messed with. So I think I'm going to mess with this. Slide it in there and put it back where it belongs. So we'll just steady hand and take that loose. Slide it in there and then put the bolt back in it. And put it back where it belongs. Because this is a job for gentlemen on Valentine's Day. And we're making it do. Can I put that? Can I? I'm trying to hurry up some shit. So we gotta do it like that. We gotta work like gentlemen. Can I have you come around? How about this? Turn your ass off. Turn your ass off. Ha! See that? That's working like a gentleman. That's using his brain for something more than using his head for something more than a hat rack. Because right now I'm just using my head for a hat rack. So we'll just screw that off. Hope the bearing don't fall out or whatnot. And we're gonna make it this motherfucker do what it do. It didn't come with a washer on the top, guys. So I'm imagining that it don't need one. But that son bitch got some Hello 5 blue Loctite on it. And I don't want it to get too Loctitey, but I don't want it to vibrate loose. Alright, we got that loose, guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna act like gentlemen, and we're gonna put this on that, like that, and we're not gonna fuck it up. We're gonna put this one right here on top of it, and we're just gonna slightly now, not no motherfucking wrong one. This one. We're just gonna do a slightly tighten on it, and we're gonna bring it up to the edge because this is all got to be adjusted. Okay. So now we should be able to go back up with it, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring him the throttle, and we're gonna carry him there, and then we're gonna get a little bolt, and we're gonna do a tightening. Wow, that's amazing! I never had a bolt that goes in that smoothly. So we're gonna run into some more problems here in a minute. But we don't need no more Loctite because, trust me, I was afraid of that. I hope it don't bind and screw that up. Okay, so see it? Oh, wow. Okay, we didn't discover the problem already. It's rubbing up against the brace. See that? There it is. It's hanging up against the brace. which is cool because you know what? I don't think I'm finna use that brace. No way. I think I'm gonna go with the vertical brace art from RC Max and put it on top and run it across because you know it's hanging up right now. I don't know why is it hanging up, but it's not supposed to be. Maybe because maybe because I didn't have the bolt all the way tight. Okay, well we're learning. We're working with shit. We're doing shit. You know, that's why you learn some shit. You learn some shit from, you know, from tearing up things. So, you know, you gotta excuse me for my language. You know, I'm really trying. It's just, I'm a sailor. I'm a pirate. All right. Okay, guys. So now it's not hanging up. But we don't want it to be too tight to where our throttle's hanging up. I ain't got time for that. We want everything to work, but we don't want, you know, things to come loose. So that's tricky. That's what you call Tricky Ricky. All right, let's see. Okay, look at that. Throttle not wide open, but nothing is hanging up. See, throttle is yep. Okay. Everything's looking good. We're gonna take this brace off anyway, and we're gonna put Mr. Vertigo on there. So we'll put Mr. Vertigo on there from RC Max. What happened to my sticker? I had a sticker from RC Max. There it is. We gotta find a good place to put that sticker. So, all right, guys. I just, you know, in here, I need to let this go because it's Valentine's Day. I need to focus on some other shit. And one with RC, and this baby is coming together. Look at the tires. All right, peace.